Ryobi has blown up again. They have come out with not one, not five, not 10, 17 new tools. Now, they're going to be displaying, they're going to be testing out all these brand new tools at the Louisville, Kentucky Equipment Expo. It's happening, I believe, 17th through 20th, so tomorrow or today, depending on whenever you're watching the video, of October 2023. We're going to be going through all 17 tools. There's two tools in particular that they are destroying the competition, and they just done leaps and bounds over the competition, and you are going to see how they're doing it. So hang on. My name is Brent. This is Live Free and Tool On. Let's get into it. So as we take a look here, they are expanding their 18 volt and 40 volt and 80 volt outdoor power lineup. This is huge, and let me tell you why. Not only are they expanding, but they're improving upon their already, I guess, existing tools. The 40 volt brushless 16 carbon fiber shaft string trimmer. Now, we already have this. I actually already have this, but they're improving it. They're making it better. You're going to see this. It looks like the coupling that's in the middle that for this is on the expanded side of things. It's got a little bit more robust nature to it, a little bit better engineering, and that's something that we really do need because I have some issues with that, and you'll be hearing about that later. As we go down, I will be getting this. This is something I really, really do want. This is a 40 volt HP brushless brush cutter slash string trimmer. This is on the kind of the expanded line, but you can switch out the heads. I'm very excited about this because it does have dual handles, and the trigger for the machine itself is on the handle, so you have a little bit more controllability, a little bit more power, but you're really going to get in there and you are going to destroy those freaking bushes that just always get in your way. Believe me, they're my arch nemesis. I know so much. As we go down the line, all right, let's talk about this. Now, I go over a little bit more in detail, and I talk about this particular tool in another video, so go over and check out my other video. This is a 40 volt HP brushless 20-inch hybrid Whisper series air cannon. Now, you roll it around, it's got a big honking motor. It has some really, really good props in there, propeller, so you're going to be throwing that out. You're going to be getting 6,300 CFM. 34 hours of runtime on a 12 amp hour 40 volt battery. I'm excited about this, and you're able to make it portable, so you can just drag it around. You don't have to carry it. So that is extremely important because that is triple the amount of CFM of the current 40 volt, which they just came out with, and it looks pretty portable too. So keep a lookout on that one. Now the next one is a 40 volt 24 inch hedge trimmer. Now the product number on this one is RY40HG01. More power than a 19cc gas hedge trimmer. Now that's pretty good. This looks pretty good. They already have one similar out just like this one, but notice it doesn't look brushless. So this, I think they're going to work up over this one, but you get 45 minutes of runtime on this on a 2 amp hour battery. This looks pretty good, but like I said, they already have one out, so this is another version of that. This one I'm pretty excited about. Now, I've done reviews on these already, so you can go check out my other reviews on this. This is an HP compact brushless 8-inch pruning chainsaw. Now, I am very happy about this. This is the most powerful pruning chainsaw with 3 times faster cutting. But hold on, details. Details matter, okay? Compared to the P5452, all right? Now, the cuts were made in a 2x4 yellow pine, so it's softer wood. So we got to think about that too, and all the good details and all this great stuff, but I love these little chainsaws. They're awesome. I cannot wait for it to come out. I do have another one. I'll be testing this out too, so let's look out for that one. Now, the next one is the 18 1 Plus HP brushless 510 CFM Whisper Series blower. That is a mouthful, but if we take a look at this thing, I'm actually pretty excited because the nozzle on this, they've anchored it to where it lays flat on the ground, so you get the best type of airflow coming out. So they're always finding these little bitty ways to make it a little bit better. 510 CFM, 130 miles an hour. It's 18 volts. So with that, it's got that all HP technology, all that great stuff in there. It's a nice compact way of, if you don't want the big honkin' 40 volt, that's the next best thing. Not a bad thing. It's just an option. So go out there and check that out. Now this one is an 18 volt, not the 40 volt, but the 18 volt HP brushless brush. Now that brushless brush, so brushless brush cutter string trimmer. With that being said, it's like the 40 is just not as powerful. It is an option, but if I had the choice, I'm going to go for that 40 volt for the power. But if you don't have a lot to do, this is the one that you want if you have a smaller yard, but you still got to cut some of those brushes back. You're helping a buddy or some family out. Now the next one is an 18 volt 6-inch pruning saw. This is a little one, but it looks brushed. It's not a brushless, and that's fine. It's going to be on the cheaper side. I don't know the price, but we'll find the price out as soon as we possibly can, and I'll be keeping you all up to date on that. But it's super light, oil-free design, all that great stuff, so you're just going to be able to get out there, rip it. Now, my wife actually loves these little pruning saws, or hatchets, or whatever you want to call it, because you can just get out there and just cut all this stuff, and it's super handy, it's super light, and you can just reach around and just cut whatever. So I do like that. It's great for little apple trees and stuff too. Now this next one is the 18 OnePlus 350 blower. Now I wouldn't say that this is a new one, just another version or updated version. This one, it looks like they're just changing some of the airways, lays a little flatter on the ground, so you're going to get some better airflow there. This 350 at 100 miles an hour, like I said, it's not the first one. It's a redesign, but I think portability, I think price point's going to be right there too for the value, and that's what you really want. Now this one is an interesting one. 18 volt OnePlus 10-inch string trimmer / edger. I can't believe it. I see so many people using this. As I'm out there, the price is on point. It's going to be cheap. It's going to be able to get the job done, and it's light. It's super light. It's the lightest weight string trimmer that they have. So, if you have any type of carpal tunnel, if you have a lot of issues, if strength is an issue, something like that, or you just want something super light, this is the way you really want to go. It looks like it's going to do the job, and like I said, I see it all the time. I personally haven't tried these. I always get the bigger stuff, but I see a lot of people using it, so it can't be that bad. I'm not going to knock it. I would say check it out, and the price is going to be on point too. Now, they are expanding all the expanded attachments, and I love all when I get mixed myself up with my words here. Anyways, you're going to be able to get the brush cutter back. You're going to be able to get the trimmer on the expanded. You're going to be able to get the cultivator. Now, we already have the little edger and trimmer, and I already have the brush cutter, and I already have the cultivator. The edger's pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen that. They may have had it. I just haven't seen it. The little pole attachment. Now, this is the trimmer pole, the pole saw. I have that. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. I love the expandeds. I think the value that you get out of it for the investment is on point, and that's exactly what you want. And that's why we all love Ryobi. Now, the biggest thing and the last thing is the 80 volt power source, 1,000 watts. This thing is bad to the bone. Now, you're going to be able to take those suitcase 80 volt batteries that you have in your riding lawn mowers, and you're going to be able to strap onto it the power source. Now, the power source, typically, the battery goes into the power source. So this time, the power source sits on top of the battery and straps to it. And that is it tells a story when you look at it. It just tells a story. It's pretty awesome. And I think you can actually charge the battery from the power source too, which is awesome. But it's a little bit more portable than the power stations. It's just smaller. You don't get that 1,800 watts, but what you do get is portability and still a lot of power coming out. It's not the only power source that's 1,000 watts that's portable as well. If you want to learn more about that, watch my other video where I go over that and a little bit more detail to show you what you can expect between the two and maybe what's a better investment. But I will be reviewing these. So everybody, I wanted to go through all of these tools. I understand that there's so many tools and so many different things, and Ryobi is blowing up the market with all these great, awesome tools, and they are exploring different routes, capitalizing on their tools, redesigning their tools, making them better, and that's why they have so many versions of these. But at the same time, they are just innovating all of the industry, especially the outdoor power. I think they're the leading outdoor power company as a single source solution for your home. I don't think there's anyone that even touches them. So we're going to be following them. So follow me, and I'll give you all of my updates because I do test out the tools too, and I'm fair, balanced, and honest, and all that great stuff that you should expect from somebody on YouTube that just talks about tools all the time. My name is Brent. Again, this is Live Free and Tooling. I hope that you enjoyed this. And until next time, please get out there, go build something, learn something, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, pass it on to the next generation. And don't forget to subscribe. Get out there and share the video because somebody may find this helpful and it'll help me and the channel out. And until next time, see ya. Bye now.